Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see all of you on this call tonight. And I want to welcome each one of us. You're most welcome to our training tonight. You know, trainings are the ones that make a leader. And so if you really want to be a great leader, you have to train. So I'm really excited. I'm your trainer tonight. Starting off, we also have another trainer coming up shortly. But I must say, I'm super excited to be with you. And I believe you are having yourselves a very good time. My name is Pearose, Cherotich, married to Josephat, here with me. Together, we've done this opportunity now for 12 years. It's been an exciting journey for us because along the way, we are never the same again, because when we started and today are two different people. And we thank God that this is a real school of life. This is a real university, the business. So the business has been able to transform us, not just the way we are, but even the way we think. And that is why, as a new person, if you're on this call, just note that the longer you do this business, the better you become. And that is the beauty about our business. So I can't wait to see myself in the next 12 years, that I will be 24 years. You know, I'll be 25 years. I'll be 50 years in the business, like our 5-diamond director, Charlie Bolton. So it's so exciting, because as you move on doing this business, you end up getting excited by the day. You end up growing as a person. You end up growing in all aspects of your life. And I believe that is all that we want in this life. And the beauty of it, the more, is that you end up changing lives. So, of course, we know today is month end, and I know most of us have been trying to finish up our points. I'm super excited because I know our team has done marvelous. People have stepped up, things have happened, and we must, I can say we are so proud of you, each one of us, for the contribution that you bring to our Superstars team. And that is why we are the best team in the whole of Neolife world. Yeah, so as we do the business and as you grow in the business, the strategies of doing the business will change. The skills will remain the same that you need to learn, but the strategies that you're going to apply. For example, 12 years ago when we joined the business, the only way you would do the business is to meet someone one-on-one. But look at it now. Today, you can have a business partner far away from you and you are just virtually doing business. And that is where now I come in with the subject of social media to build your business. This is a very important subject because it helps you to be able to not to use the old methods only, but also to now embrace the new technology that we have. And so it doesn't matter your age. They say if your business is not on social media, then you are not in business. So we need to accept this fact and move and change, because if you don't change, change must change you. So tonight we are just looking at a few things about social media, which I believe will be able to help you. And of course, social media is a platform to be able to get leads. And the leads that you're going to get may become customers. Others may also become business partners. So we are saying social media is a very important tool that people are using today to be able to build their businesses. So we need to embrace this. So in social media, we have so many platforms. It's not just one. And they are evolving by the day, you know. I remember the only one I knew 10 years ago, about 10 years ago, is Facebook. And now others have come up. We have had WhatsApp. When we got the smartphones, WhatsApp came up. We have Instagram. We have TikTok. How many of us are on TikTok? We have LinkedIn and we have Snapchat. So I would like to know, at least if you can chat on the screen, which one you are using now. Are you using Snapchat, LinkedIn, TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram, you know, Facebook? Kindly let me know which is your main platforms. So we have Faith is Facebook. So that's very good. Who else is using any other platform on social media? Oh, Caroline Chemutai, WhatsApp. Wow, that's great. WhatsApp. I'm waiting for other people to tell me what they are using. Fred, Lynette, Helen, WhatsApp. Wow. Lydia, Grace, I can see we have many people here. They are not talking. What are we using? Susan, Serem, Charity, Sabila, WhatsApp, Charity. Wow. Haron and Damaris, Tabitha, Sylvia Kipsang. What are we using? Celestine, Jocelyn, Judith, Silas, and Faith. Oh, WhatsApp and Facebook. There's someone using WhatsApp. That is Jocelyn Jebet is WhatsApp. Agnes is WhatsApp and Facebook. Yeah, so those are very good. Margaret is WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. Wow. Using, by the way, you can use all of them. Instagram, LinkedIn. Wow. I have not seen anyone using TikTok. Personally, I use TikTok. I also do Snapchat. Actually, courtesy of my kids, I was able to get into both. I was forced to get into TikTok. I thought it was a childish thing. But today I thank God because I have a lot of traffic from TikTok, you know. WhatsApp and Facebook, that's great. So that is wonderful. I am very happy that, because I also want to focus on where you are more. So I can't talk about a lot about Snapchat because most of us are not using it. So maybe I just start with TikTok, because I must say, Muga, oh, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. I think you are also on TikTok or something. So for those who are not on TikTok, kindly get there. It's a good way of getting excited. First, it brings a lot of excitement. You need energy to be on TikTok. So you just download TikTok the way you did on Facebook and then sign up. And you start off, you know, you will start off with very funny videos, but it's okay. And what I like about TikTok and of course even Instagram Reels is that you are able to not necessarily use your voice. You can use someone else's voice and just imitate them and bring out the message. So like for me, I use some music, sometimes I dance and then I write things there. And I was so shocked one time I did one. That was just, I was just writing something and then I'm saying no, yes. I'm just repeating, I'm actually using someone else who is also saying no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. So, and then I was writing there, before I say no, I say, do you need education to do business? No. You know, do you need to do it? Do you need to take time doing this business to succeed? Yes, you know, those kind of things. And I was shocked because within one day I had 2,345 people viewing and many asking how, because finally I wrote, if you want to know how, you can inbox me, and people were asking me. So that is TikTok. And of course, if you have young people around you, they are going to teach you. Then the major one also, I know we have people on LinkedIn, and that is more professional. There are quite many professionals on that, and it's also a very good space. Then we have WhatsApp. WhatsApp, we can say WhatsApp may be a bit limited for those who have said they are only using WhatsApp, because WhatsApp, you will only communicate with people whom you have saved on your phone or who have your contact, you know. Yeah, so WhatsApp is good because you are nowadays, even the feature of status, you can put products on status and be able to sell. You can put your story on status and be able to get people joining you, you know. You can advertise something and you get a lead. So that is WhatsApp. And of course, if you want to communicate to many people, WhatsApp is able to give you, you can make a broadcast to be able to be broadcasting. So when you are sending one message, you can send even to 256 people. So that is WhatsApp. And WhatsApp is a very important tool. I know all of us came into this meeting because we communicated on WhatsApp. So it's a very good tool. So make use of it for those who are doing stories on, status on WhatsApp. If you want your status to be viewed, I know there are people who put your status, maybe products here. If you want people to be viewing your status more often and many views, don't put all of them. Like if you had 20 images, don't put them together. You put one, then you put another one after 1 hour, like that. You space them. You realize the moment you put it, it always tells everyone on your contact list that Caroline Chemutai has put something. So and so has put something. So they are able to view because it always comes at the top. So try to space them. So that is WhatsApp, and it's a very important tool. I think that even now people are making groups on WhatsApp, like the groups that we have in our team, and they are able to communicate. I've also seen Charity Sabila, she's made a group. I think it's called Health and Longevity, and that group is doing very well. She's always putting products, educating people about products. I'm part of that group, but majority of the people are not members of Neolife. So I saw her talk about vitamin C, and I also was able to give my contribution, and I saw someone asking how much it is. So you can imagine now getting a customer or even someone who can join your business from the same. So WhatsApp is a very good one. Then we have now Instagram. Instagram is also one that is very good. And I think according to ages, you find young people, they are majorly on TikTok and Instagram. So Instagram is very popular with very young people. And this one, because it involves a lot of pictures. You have to put in a lot of images and really, pictures, quality pictures. So Instagram is also the same as Facebook. But for Instagram, it cannot accept pictures one at a time. And I find it very nice, by the way. So you also need to be on Instagram, and it's good. If you're on Facebook, be on Instagram, and you connect the two accounts. So whenever you post something on Facebook, it goes on Instagram. And that is very nice, by the way. It lessens the time that you're using to do your business. So that is Instagram. And let me tell you something, we have hashtags on Instagram, we have hashtags. Those are things you get to know to use them. There are those hashtags. There's if you Google or yes, you get to hashtag manager, and you find so many hashtags that you can be using. And we have the popular hashtags that you're using, that people use, which can help you to even manage, grow your network or grow the people. And the good thing with Instagram and even Facebook is that you can now meet people whom you don't even have their contacts, and now start creating a relationship. So for Instagram, we have the hashtags. Like me, I use the hashtag be your own boss, hashtag superstars team, hashtag, I want to see you win, hashtag dream come true, hashtag, those hashtags are really very good. So there are people who look for things on Instagram using hashtags, and if they find you, they can always get to you. So it's very important. Now, then we come to Facebook. And just before, so that I don't forget, in all the social media platforms, we also have YouTube. That one is also a very key one, where you create a YouTube channel and you start even educating people about our business or anything else like that, or your passion. In all of them, what matters is your consistency. Are you consistent? Are you doing it like, because there are people who put something on Instagram today and they will put it next year again. I think I met someone like that, I think in the office, because they posted something and they are in business. They posted something in March, the last time. Now for social media, continuity, for you to grow your team or grow your followers, you need to be very consistent. You don't have to do it like daily. but at least 3 times a week, you need to do it. And what is it? This social media is meant to help people to know you because, as you know, people cannot do business with people whom they don't know, they don't trust. So get people to know you. There are so many people who say, oh, I don't want to be myself to be on the limelight. Then you don't want your business to be on the limelight. You can you have a lifestyle. You've gone to Dar es Salaam like the way others people are going. And you take a picture and you tell people I'm in Dar es Salaam. They would want to know, why did you go to Dar es Salaam? Then you tell them I am in a great opportunity that is able to make me travel around. And they want to know, and so they get to know about the business. So that is very important. So Instagram, then we have Facebook. I'll major on this because most of us are on Facebook. And Facebook is a very good tool. And I want to encourage all of us, those who have not signed up or they are not on Facebook, kindly get to be there. I find people saying, oh, I don't like it. People will get to know me. If you don't want to be known, just stay there, and you can't also succeed without being known. So it's very important, considering that our business is a people business. It's not a business that you just do behind the scenes. You have to do it in the limelight. So don't worry about getting people to know you. Let them know you. So social media, Facebook is one of the tools. And in Kenya, actually, the majority of the people are on Facebook. In fact, Facebook takes about more than 60% of the population. So I want to encourage all of us, let us be keen on this. And you must not be a master of all. Just master a few, like Facebook and WhatsApp are enough, or Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and WhatsApp like me. So Facebook is a very good one. And because, and majority of the people, even the young people, they are also on Facebook, but not very active. But they, from 30 to 40 to 50 to 60, you find most of them are on Facebook and not the other others. So what we are saying is you need to be very consistently posting on Facebook. And on Facebook, there are so many, there is a post that you can put maybe about yourself, and you know, you want people to know you. So you need to work on your profile. That is the first thing that we always say. Work on your Facebook profile. Make sure your profile is depicting who you are, and it should be very attractive. How do you make your profile attractive? Put a very nice profile picture. And mostly it should be your face, your image, you at your best. So make sure you put your image at your best, not again your image when you are in the farm or doing what. Try to, especially because we are in network marketing, we are in a business of attracting people, fishing them, and getting them to come to us. So we need to show that picture, and you must make sure that your Facebook profile photo does that. And then there is the bio on Facebook. You describe a few things about yourself. Like me, I say I build leaders. I'm an international business person. I mentor people. It can be your bio, okay? And you can put anything on your bio, by the way, but as long as it's going to bring you people closer to you. So that is the bio on Facebook. So there are so many ways you can use Facebook to build your business. You can be doing posts every other time. Like when we were in KICC, I don't know how many of us posted something and said, wow, this is exciting at the amphitheater KICC. You know, just writing something like that will bring out people asking you questions. What are you doing in KICC? Especially if you come from a country, people are like, oh, they are seeing you in KICC. So that is very important. So posting, you can also post a video. You can even introduce yourself, your story on a video. Okay, so that will be very nice. And then we have Facebook Lives, whereby you take a live, you do live. So you go to Facebook, okay? So when you open your Facebook, it looks like that, like mine is there. So when you just open it, it comes like that. But now that is my picture. So there is a place they're asking if you want to do a reel, you want to be in a room or a group or go live. So if I press on go live, you see, it will help me to get live. So I will be able to go live and talk live on Facebook. So going live, so you have to press, and it's even showing me my friends who are online on Facebook. I can see some of them should be in this meeting, but they are online on Facebook. So you press on go live. So 392 of my friends are online, you can see. So I just press there, I go there, I go live. So once I press go live, it will start counting. It's now counting time. Hope you can see. So it's counting time that I am talking. So people will be able to comment to my video. So that is how you go live. You can now talk as long as you want, by the way, but the shorter the better, because people would want to replay your videos or your live videos. Yeah, so, and always when you are going live, please don't go live in a very bad place. I have seen people, they have gone to some place, they are going live, maybe in a mortuary, they go live, or in a place that will not be able to attract people. So make sure that all the time when you are going live, you're going live in a very good place and a place that can be able to attract. So that is very, very important. And so that is on the live videos. And like me, I go live, I talk to people about my business live. I can also go live and talk about vitamin C. I tell people COVID is real. I tell people COVID is back. We need to use vitamin C, and I have the product and I show. I'll get customers. So you can go live and tell people, and as long as you're giving value, people will follow you, okay? So this is very, very important, that Facebook. Again, on Facebook, you can join groups, and that is also a good one. Join groups. You can join groups, and of course, you know the kind of groups to join, good groups. And those groups, like if you are targeting to sell super grow, you join the groups of farmers. And like groups of farmers are too many. There are those avocado farmers, bean farmers, cabbage farmers, you know, maize farmers, tea growers in Kirinyaga, you know, maize farmers in Wasingishu. All these people have their groups. So you can join as many as possible. And the good thing, you are not limited to how many groups you can join. When you get to their group, make sure you introduce yourself. And now you start sharing what you have. So I've seen so many of our team members using Facebook, and they are selling Supergrow a lot of late. In fact, within this season, people are really selling Supergrow. So joining groups is also very, very important. You can also put a challenge on Facebook that helps people to engage with you more. So challenges are also very, very important, okay? So as I said, you can link all the social platforms that you are in together. And what will happen is that you'll be able to, when you send to one, you send to all. Because if it's the email, you are using one email. So that will be very nice. And now on Facebook, you can also do ads. That's the final thing I'm talking about. And before that, if you are on Facebook, make sure you get as many friends as possible and vet your friends. You don't just bring anyone on board. Don't accept any friend suggestion. You only accept people you, not necessarily that you know, but you can look at their profile picture and tell who they are. So if they don't have the right profile pictures, or they completely don't have a picture, don't accept their friendships. Those are the people who come later and hack your Facebook account. So you can create ads on Facebook. Facebook allows you to get 5,000 friends. So you can do that, get the 5,000 friends, and after that, there's a feature that you can get that make people to follow you. When they request, they follow automatically. So they'll be getting everything. So that is important. And then you can do ads on Facebook, ads. You can create ads. These are paid posts that can help you to get people to join you. Like now we have Gourmet tomorrow. In my list, I already have 20 people. I had put an ad the day before yesterday on Monday, and 20 people reacted to the ad. And I only used 161 shillings, Kenya shillings on the ad. So I have 20 people. So let's say even if 5 come to the meeting tomorrow, I have nothing to lose. So what we are saying is you can pay for ads and don't fear, because there are so many people who think they pay, they don't get money immediately. No, you don't pay because of what you are earning now. Pay because of what you want to earn in the future. So don't fear to use some money on ads, and I'm happy because Facebook never steals from anyone. So make sure that you use the ads. You can be guided by your upline director to do the ads. And for the ads to happen, you can't use your Facebook account. You have to create what we call a page. So you go on your Facebook account, you will get some 3 lines up there. Then you do create a page. So if you create a page, you now name the page. You have to give it a very nice name. Now you use that page to make ads. And the good thing, you can make as many pages as possible, which is not as recommended because you want to manage them very well and get followers. So me, I have 5 pages and I find them so cumbersome because there are many. So you can create a product page and a business page. Purely for products, the product page, and business for business page. So don't be posting things to tell about the the company. Post about your story. Stories tell, sell, but facts tell. So make sure you are always sharing your story on this, and you're going to get so many people coming. So that's why we normally say that you may not have gone to Busia, but you hear there's a meeting in Busia, you put an ad and you get people in Busia joining you. So that's beautiful, by the way. Now you can even get people joining you in any part of the world because of social media. So I believe you've learned something. I didn't intend to stay long. I just want us to do those simple basics, and I'm very sure that we can grow our businesses to the next level. So superstars, let's go online, social media. Let's go digital. Let us embrace it and make sure you are the one controlling it. Don't let social media control you. Control social media, because unfortunately, again, if I say you use that, you find someone is online for the rest of the day. So you are just scrolling, looking at people's posts all through. It is also very tempting and you waste a lot of time. What we do in our business is say we do income generating activities. And scrolling Facebook is not an income generating activity. So get hold of that and don't stay there long. So always in your to-do list every day, make a plan for the time you're going to spend on Facebook. So you may say 7 to 8 in the morning, maybe if you are traveling to work or something, as you are seated there, you are doing something on Facebook, posting something, you don't want to just waste time. Then between 12 and 1 or 1 to 2, you can also be there. Then you can also do it in the evening. That's enough. So you don't have to stay on there for the longest time. And I know we can do that. So we want to build great businesses. We are so excited. And what I know is that this month, as we come to the close of May and start June, we are starting big and we are going social media to make sure that we close the month strong. So I'm really excited, and I want to now bring on board another speaker, because I was not the only speaker. We have another speaker, and we decided on this speaker because of how she's been able to do the business. She's actually the fastest moving in the team, because I remember she was able to become a Ruby director in a space of 9 months, which is so commendable. I don't think she ever became a Sapphire. Maybe if she became a Sapphire, maybe for only 2 months. But you can imagine being a Ruby director in 9 months. Guys, you would want to learn from this person. And this lady, I remember when she joined, she didn't have a passport. Now today she has a passport, and she just came from Durban. And you know, from Durban, they learned a lot of things. And tonight as superstars, we are so lucky that we are having our very own champion. our very own upcoming president, teaching us and telling us exactly what lessons we need to draw to be able to get to all of us going to Turkey come 2023 May. So Florence, if you can hear me, kindly unmute yourself and welcome.
Thank you very much, our dear President, for that nice, very good intro. Thank you very much also for giving me this opportunity to share my success story and even share some of the things that have enabled me to really rise very fast, and even some of the stories that I got to learn when I was in Durban last week. So good evening, our dear distributors, Superstars team. Thank you very much to be on the call. I can see quite a number of you are in, and maybe some of us are still coming in. Just to go straight to my topic, rising above barriers in business. Of course, we know barriers are these obstacles that prevent us from doing what we are supposed to do. So these barriers in our business are quite a number, and I'll mention quite a number of them, which of course some of us we know, some of us we really need to elaborate on them so that we get to know them better. We have these barriers like time. For example, most of us, some of us do this business part-time. For example, myself, I also do it part-time. But you find most of the members normally complaining of time. They rarely get time to do their business. And at times, that is the main complaint, especially to those ones who do the business part-time. Of course, a few of them who are not working and maybe other businesses, they always also complain of this time. So one thing that is good about our opportunity is that you can plan, organize yourself, and have some time in the 24 hours to do your business. What I've learned from the experience and what I've been doing, that within the 24 hours, if you plan your work well, you are able to get even 1 to 2 hours of your time to do your new life business perfectly. You will be able to follow up your startups and even members in your team. If you plan well, you will, in fact, between 1 or 2 hours, you'll be able to do this very well. And actually, that is what I've been doing. Actually, with the time, I've even realized that 1 hour, within 1 hour, I'm able to do a lot of things. So dear superstars, it is just a matter of planning. And when you join this business, you realize that as soon as you start sponsoring, you become a leader. And as a leader, you really have to plan your time well so that you reach your team. The team may be small, it will continue growing. So without planning, it may be very difficult. And that is why time will remain a challenge if you don't plan well. The other barrier has been lack of family support. Many at times, I've always had my members saying that maybe my hubby does not support this, my family members do not support this, but we have something here called warm market. And always our families and even the relatives around us, we call them as warm markets. And in the warm market, you usually get a lot of resistance. But if you are determined to succeed, these things will change with time. I'm one person who started this business without my husband's knowledge. But with the time, when you got to understand the business, and even when this business started bringing money, when this business started making us enjoying lifestyle, traveling outside the country, everything changed. So these ones should not worry you as superstars. This obstacle of family support or even some relatives, you brought them in the business and they're not doing much, use these relatives to bring you other people who will not be warm market. These other people who are strangers to you will even work with you better than even your relatives or even your family members. The other barrier that has always been there is a fear of rejection. All of us here members, I know most of us have faced the challenge of being rejected. Rejected at home, rejected at work, rejected by friends. But this is something I've always overcome. I know most of us have overcome, and even the ones who have not overcome, you shall overcome. Because one thing that in this opportunity, once you train, you get to understand this opportunity well, and you get to know about our products, which are of high quality. You will have a lot of confidence. You will not fear anymore. And by the way, you should drive away that fear, because if you fear, you will not be able to reach these people whom you are supposed to reach, because this is a people business. So if you have fear, you cannot talk to anyone, then it means that you shall not succeed in this business. But one thing that we are happy about in this opportunity is that we have trainings that will make us know, make us learn and understand, and therefore gain confidence and proceed until we reach or we attain our goals. So the other one is not believing in yourself. This can be a big barrier, because there are people who just feel that I cannot do something. Nobody was born to do something, or nobody was born to succeed. At times, you force or you push yourself to succeed. Because of so many challenges and barriers in our lives, you really have to do some other things more for you to succeed, or even for you to achieve the dreams that you had. So we really have to believe in yourselves, and we have to believe in ourselves and believe that we can do. Because this mindset of saying that I can't, it can stick. And at the end of it all, you fail to do this thing. While in the real sense, when you are confident and you believed in yourself, you can achieve even things that you had not thought you will achieve. So let us have belief in ourselves. Let us be confident, and with all with all the support that we have from this company, all of us are going to succeed. And then in this business, there are a lot of things that we are required to do. Of course, we have our main basics that we are supposed to do, but we are not just supposed to be doing them haphazardly. Of course, we are supposed to have a system, and we want to thank God for the Superstars team that has given us a system that really give us the way, show us the way on how we are supposed to go about our business. And we can have this system, and if we don't follow it the way it's supposed to be done, we cannot reach wherever we want to reach. So we really need to put some extra effort. And that is what we really learned. I really learned outside there that people put a lot of effort in whatever they do. And I also learned that a lot of social media, just as our president has said, people are using a lot of social media. As we are used to the Zoom, we are used to the physical meeting, but outside there, there's a lot of the use of social media. So as our president has said, let us embrace this. I know most of us, change is not very easy, but we really have to change. If we don't change, we may not really get what we want to achieve in this business. Because quite a number of speakers there talked a lot about social media, and I believe that you also know that quite a number of people can be found on the social media. One good thing about the social media is that the market that we are going to go there is not a warm market. All these people, we meet as strangers, and later we become friends. Then we start working together, and you realize that these friends, together with us, once we explain to them everything and they understand, they get to train, these people make wonderful leaders under our teams. So let us embrace this change and let us move with the times. Because if we don't change with the time, time will change us. And maybe it could be late. And when we are late, we shall not be there in the good time that we thought or we planned that we shall be. So I just want to add a few things on the social media that are very, very important. And one of these things is that when you start using the social media, you just must be consistent. Try as much as possible to be there on a daily basis, and you can even post once or twice in a day, and don't waste so much time there. Make sure you are consistent, and a day should not pass before you jot something or even share something on the social media. And before you even get to recruit these people, you have to show them interest. Show interest on these people that you want to work with. At least you'll be able to identify the few people there whom you think you can work with. You have to show interest. You have to be close to them and be real. Don't be an actor. Be real. Because at the end of the day, when these people realize that you're a real person, you are not pretending, then the bond will continue, will be stronger, and you will work better. And when you want to recruit these people, please get permission from them. And maybe the question that we normally ask these people, it's a common one that we've always learned, is that, would you be open to look at our opportunity? If they say yes, exchange phone numbers, then now you start talking and sharing about our opportunity. So there are other things that I also got to learn, that these don'ts are also very, very important in our business. And actually, during our trainings, even the superstars teams, we have learned about this. And I want to emphasize on this because this also came so much clearly in Durban. These don'ts are things like, don't complain to your downlines. As members here, most of us, we have already started sponsoring. We have downlines, and make sure that when there's something that you need to air or you have some complaint, complain to your upline. Always look up when you have a complaint. Don't look down. Because when you complain to your downlines, they will now start losing trust. They will also start feeling like whoever is leading us is also now not worried and is not even sure of where it's going on. And then now you also kill the team at the end of it all. So when you have a complaint, look up. When you want to help your downlines, look down. The other don't that you should not do is to blame others for you for lack of your success. We have I want to say a near perfect system or support from the company, from our leaders. So if there's anything that you feel is not right, or you want some help anywhere, you are free to consult your uplines, and they are always there. I want to tell you that I've been there, and with the help of my uplines, this is the reason why I am whoever I am today, because they've always been there. There's no day that I've ever called them or I've ever asked them something and they've failed to help me. So make use of your uplines so that you also help your uplines your downlines to grow. The other thing that you should not do, never ever have a negative self-talk. Always talk good things about yourself. Tell yourself good things. At times even go to the mirror, talk to yourself, just looking at yourself, so that inwardly you become happy and you just do your things in the right moods, in the right attitude. And then the other thing is that you identify the change. If there's any change, identify it and move with it. Don't just dwell on the past. See how you can maximize on anything that you do. That is something we also learned. Look for the ways. And if you don't know, kindly talk to your uplines. Ask them, how do I maximize my performance? The other thing that we should, they have talked about, let us not dwell on the past. Because if you dwell on the past, it means that you not think about the future. And your future is very, very bright in this opportunity. So let us always think about the future, plan for the future. And the other thing that we should do as leaders who already have teams and have growing teams, we must always make sure that we bring a lot of fun and adventure in our teams. Because when we just have meetings and we don't bring any fun to these meetings, we don't bring any adventures, you can even see what has been happening to us as leaders. At times you find the company treating us, at times you also find our uplines, like our PTs treating us to these 5-star hotels. You know, when you bring fun, and even in a small level, down in your small teams, this will make your team remain excitement. And excitement is everything in our business. If your downlines or even your team members are not excited, even the PVs will not be as much. So let us bring fun. Let us motivate our team members and even our downlines. Let us always congratulate them for any small thing they do. And let us lead from the front. Let us be there for them. Let us listen to them. Let us develop a very close relationship with our downlines. Because if we are true, we are very sincere. And if we really respect them, that bond is not easy to separate. And as a leader, you are supposed to be one who is supposed to be liked, not loved, but liked, and people will be wishing to follow you because of the kind of leadership that you want to give. So Mimi, I've always been following the footsteps of my PTs, Pearose, and Josephat. And I would like also my team to be a team that really needs to be around me. And by that, as Superstars team, we need to really have to be people who are trusted. You know, when you are trusted with your team is bound to go far. You are bound to very important to your downlines. Of course, respect is earned. So you have to be respectful. You have to respect them for you to respect you. So respect is very much key to your downlines and even to our uplines. This is one thing that really came out very clearly at Durban. And the other thing that also came up is that we have to be very humble, because as a leader, I really talk about leadership because I know all of us here are leaders. We joined as Superstars team members, and we have started sponsoring. We are growing up to be leaders. So as a leader, we really have to have this virtue of being humble, because I cannot be the one who is always right. My team members also have other things that can share, that can also build this team. So give room even to your downlines to give ideas, to tell stories, their business stories, so that you can even help them build these business stories. Because some of these stories are that is even how you learn whether they know how to do these stories, where you can improve. So being humble here means that build this team together with your team members, talk to them freely, let them share every experience about the business as you discuss and you move as one block. The other thing that really came out from Durban is also strategy. We need to have strategy in our business, and we are also lucky that we have a system of success and a game plan in our Superstars team. We have scheduled meetings, scheduled events, which of course last we had our convention at KICC, which was very wonderful, and we really got fired. We came back with a lot of fire. We also had now these lifestyle things that also made us really excited and very and energized to come back and work very hard. So these strategies are also there in a Superstars team. And as members, we have to be keen to follow these things so that each and every one of us attain the success that they want to achieve. So, and then the other thing that people don't know, or even members don't know, that Neolife business is network marketing. I know the new members don't know that, but we were also made to know that this is a profession like any other. So some people have always been maybe not really taking this opportunity seriously, but it is not a profession like any other. So you can take it as a career and follow this system that has been put in place, and you shall be successful. Actually, even more successful than even the other people who are employed. So I really learned quite a lot there. And these are some of the things that I learned there. And actually, I have a moving story of one of the leaders there from Togo, who really made us shocked the way he overcame excuses and he decided to leave his country. Actually, this man was born in Nigeria in a family of 8 siblings. They were living in one single room, the 8 children, with the mother and the father in the same room. Actually, he was the firstborn. He went to school, became a teacher, but the family was still struggling so much. So he thought of ways how he could help his family to come out of this poverty. So one day, a thought came to him that he should leave his country, go to a neighboring country, and start his Neolife business in that country. Of course, in Nigeria, he was already a distributor, but he decided to move to another country where he can open up a business, start up a business, and at least help his family to come out of poverty. So what he did, he traveled to Togo, went and started living on the streets. Actually, he traveled with a bottle of Trenin, and that was the big Trenin, that one that has 120 capsules. So he went to the streets of Togo, and he lived on the streets for a period of 3 months, selling his bottle of Trenin and sleeping on the streets, being bitten by mosquitoes and the cold. And guess what? Today, last week, we were together with this gentleman in Durban with a very big team of 8 people whom were Sapphires. Those people were Sapphire directors. And this is somebody who decided to sacrifice to change his life. And imagine some of us, we do the business at the comfort of our homes. We have our homes, we sleep in our homes. And this is a guy who went there on the streets, building on the team, his team on the streets, sleeping in the cold, being bitten by mosquitoes. And now He is a true Ruby director, living in one of the best estates in Togo, from Nigeria, from that poverty, now to riches. And he says he's now doing his last steps to president team member. So you can imagine this kind of sacrifice. So dear superstars, we have no excuse for not doing this business to the level that we want. If somebody can decide to leave his own country, to go to a country that is not theirs, do the business and get that much success, achieve that much success, and is still growing and building some other people in a foreign land, we have no excuse. We really have to get down to business and do this. Actually, I felt like I've not been doing anything after I heard of this story. So, dear superstars, let us do this business. It is achievable, it is doable. If others have done it, we can do it better. So thank you very much for the time, our dear president. I thank you very much for the support you have given me together with my team. And I believe that we are going places. And in Turkey, I want to believe that a number of superstars will be in that plane to Turkey. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm still on call.
Thank you so much, Florence. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing a great thoughts there and some of the things that you learned.